Hello Photoshop. Hello Photoshop. Hello YouTube. I'm going to show you how to basically edit vintage like photos. Photoshop. If you want to make vintage edits. I'm using Photoshop CS4 extended. I don't know what you're using, it really doesn't really matter. But I'm just gonna open a random picture. I have it on my desktop. Oh wait, yeah, smart object. Okay. Sorry about that. Open the smart object. And open your file, So it's opening. Alright. First thing you want to do, I think is the easiest, in my opinion, is you're going to want to go to Image. Alright. A layer, new layer. Okay. I just totally did this. I'm going to start over. I am very sorry. I'm going to start over. Alright, so you want to make a layer from your background. Okay? What you're going to do is you're going to merge visible. Usually when you go up to, you can click auto contrast. That's the first thing. You go to image and auto contrast. Or you can do the hotkey, it really doesn't even matter. Alright, what you're going to do is you're going to come over here and you're going to take your line tool. I use the pen tool personally. I think it's the easiest. You can use whatever you want. It really doesn't matter. So, you're going to take your pen tool and you're going to go around the skin. Anything that you want to be edited, just go around the skin like this. I'm going to take it all the way around here from my camera lens, up, back down, back up, back up, and back to starting point. And you're gonna right click, make selection. I would keep this at around 2 or 3. If you know what you're doing in Photoshop, you can set this to whatever you want, but I keep it around 2 or 3. So you're gonna hit OK and see how it's collected. Now you're gonna go to Filter, Blur. You're gonna go to Surface Blur, and you can zoom out. And you're going to edit these until you find whatever is comfortable. You're going to see right here that you can see the preview, what it's going to look like. You know, do whatever, doesn't matter. So I'm just going to hit OK. And it's going to blur the image right now. Alright. So now, get rid of that. What I do next is, usually I do the eyes first. So I'm going to take my elliptical marquee tool, okay, and I'm going to zoom in, like so, and I'm going to take my elliptical marquee, and I'm going, you can do this with a pen tool, or you can do it with the elliptical marquee too. I personally use the elliptical marquee, only because I think it's a little easier. So you're going to select the eye, then you're going to hold down the shift key and select the other eye. Doesn't have to be exact, but alright, so you're going to image, adjustments, and hue and saturation. Some people, if you have watched tutorials on how to do this before, use the master. Personally, I click colorize, okay? Because then, see what you can do here is you can change it to any tone you want. So say if I want this blue color, I'm going to keep my saturation down because I want like sort of a gray effect, like a grayish blue. Just going to hit OK. You're going to deselect and zoom back out again. Alright, so here's my picture. Now for the actual vintagey part. Alright, so you want to take your dodge tool, okay, and you're going to zoom in on your eyes, or on the eyes of the subject, if you're doing a person. This can work for any picture. It doesn't have to be a person, but if you're doing a person, you're going to take your dodge tool, and you're going to make the brush whatever you feel comfortable with. It really doesn't matter. And you're going to come and you're going to dodge the eyes, because you will see why in one moment. You can just dodge the entire eye if you want. It really doesn't matter. So you're going to dodge the eye, and then you're going to come and take your burn tool, and make sure up at the top your protect tones is checked. It needs to be checked, so just remember that. Now if you can play around with your pixel size and your hardness, it doesn't really matter. So you're going to burn the underside of the eyes. Okay? Just a little bit. Alright, you can zoom back out. Hit screen. You're actually going to make just a brand new layer. Completely brand new, not just blank white layer. Alright, you're going to click it. And you're going to want your paint bucket tool. You're going to come over here to this little box. Okay? And you're going to type in here 000D5, oops, D5E. Hit OK. And now just make sure you have your box selected, and you're just going to hit, there you go. Now I know it looks weird, but you're going to come over here to your layers, and you're going to change your layer type to exclusion. That's what comes up. Alright, and I know the recording's a little weird, so it's not in the entire Photoshop, but you're going to come over to your layers, and you're going to right click on one of your layers, and you're going to click merge visible. Here you go. So the reason you dodge the eyes is I'll show you right here. It's because sometimes when you edit some of the pictures, I can actually take this out now. But when you edit some of your pictures, and if you're blurring the face for the initial process, you're actually going to ruin the eyes. So what you do is you dodge the eyes first, or you can do it after, it doesn't matter. You can dodge the eyes first, and it'll look like they haven't changed. So this is just a basic tutorial on how to create your vintage look for your photos. This I can go into more in depth if I really need to. But that's about it. And now you can just mess around with whatever you want, just do your normal stuff. So yeah, that's the easiest way for me, and I hope that helped.